Sure. Looks like DexDawg is planning on trying to get that badger out early.
ClassicMetal changing it up, going for lizards instead of squirrels right at the end, but as it turns out, a good idea because this map is huge.
This is be a pretty good map if DexDawg can get that early. What is DexDawg doing?
He is currently not moving. Although he built a farm though. So he is doing something, but not quite scouting, just might have been tapped out, who knows? Who knows at this point?
In case. Big map for sure. And ClassicMetal decided to go for lizards instead of squirrels, so he definitely has the advantage in terms of moving around.
Yeah, 7 farm for CM, DexDawg going for 6 farms. Not quite going for 7 just yet.
Alright, here's an idea. What if DexDawg turtles himself in and decides to go for will that work
This
out?
is not a good map for turtling. So it would be tricky.
I mean, he is in a corner, and although the opening is rather large, he could try to protect it.
2 MG nests and 4 or 5 barbed wire to get a decent line here. And ClassicMetal has the lizards to just run around it. DexDawg's gonna go for 6 farms before, and then adds on his units because ClassicMetal in the background went for sold a farm and went for 2 lizard warrens. And now he's changing it up again to go for 8 farms, just a single warren, once he spotted DexDawg going for his own units.
And the thing about that is that DexDawg doesn't is using squirrels in his lobby, so he's not going to be able to run up to this base fast enough to actually pressure this kind of way. So, ClassicMetal just outfoxing his opponents right now.
We need to see some farms coming out from DexDawg sooner rather than later.
Really wants to go for
right. He understands it at least. There we go. So there won't be a huge economy difference, which is good. Snakes coming out for ClassicMetal rather quickly. And this might be a lizard snake pigeon push. Yep.
Wait for the to build. ClassicMetal has
this is a nice timing that just naturally flows when you play. If you go 2 tier 1 warrens, then 1 tier 2, and then over tier 1, the unit production kind of cycles over pretty smoothly. Now it was his snakes were delayed by like 2 seconds because he had a lizard popping out late. But now he can add on 1 more tier 1. And then we'll have a nice little strike force. Now DexDawg is floating quite a bit of food. Trying to get this alone barbed wire.
DexDawg wants that badger.
Yeah, oh no, he's just building units.
He wants
Remember, he's a fairly new player, so might not have the most solid strategy in mind. ClassicMetal is actually going to go for even more snakes rather than go for an attack. Whereas both players are
although he's attacking poison, he actually can die here! Oh, does survive.
The regen.
Regen is there just in time, but alright, it looks like ClassicMetal is not going to push the issue anymore, just wants to push out DexDawg just in case. DexDawg, army relatively unmolested, although grabs that, has a nice chunk of map control for himself, so he's going to be able to control
still a lot of open ground, and his MG nest is on a low ground, so may want to edit that a little bit. Oh, we have a dotted territory line near ClassicMetal's MG nest. Alert, alert, that's a bug.
Dexter, fix this bug. Fix all the bugs.
A little bit of lag.
A little bit of lag, but we're back to normal. So, right now we're going to see DexDawg is trying to turtle up in this position here. A pretty good position, honestly, because it doesn't look like ClassicMetal wants to go down to the south side to the water. Just too much water to go through. So DexDawg,
it's kind of
pretty good idea here. Now, lots of tier 1 pressure going to be coming out from DexDawg. Is this going to be enough of an army unit coming up from ClassicMetal? Are 4 snakes enough?
In these numbers, I don't think so. Well, against 15 squirrels and some toads as well. So this is like fairly typical of how CM plays. Just, gets a lot of units, except that this time he got this time he got an expansion rather than just massing up tier 1. So
DexDawg is the one. It's a tier 1. ClassicMetal's 2 snakes.
Yeah, once any action happens, it's going to be rather explosive, because both players will have a lot of opportunities to reinforce.
I see an owl.
That is indeed an owl, coming up all the way in the back for ClassicMetal.
It definitely adds
Whereas
some army value.
DexDawg could get 2 badgers if he wanted. There we go, just get 1.
Badger.
And it's going to be
Double
another one.
Badger? Oh my
Yes.
god.
We have a
we've
game on our hands.
We've seen what the double badger has do before. We
He
just saw
doesn't
how.
quite. Oh, and double owl as well.
Oh my god.
Now, if DexDawg just adds in pigeons at this point, I don't know if Classic Metal can actually win. But
Pigeons will just keep that badger alive. And
still quite some time until these 4 tier 3 units will be out on the battlefield, and then will be another question to see if either player is confident enough to make an aggressive move.
do you really think they're gonna go for aggressive attack at this point, either side?
Probably not.
Oh well, okay,
Oh
maybe
wait,
they are.
never mind.
DexDawg is gonna bring his entire army down here right now. ClassicMetal gonna go to defend it, and he's not gonna chase.
Yeah,
He's chasing. Is he
just-
chasing? They're on land now. Is he gonna chase? He's
it looks
chasing!
like
The lizard's making their way through there! DexDawg, pull your units back immediately!
No, it's fine. They trade
Okay.
some units here.
Not
At
too
this
terrible.
point, both players have 12 farms, so they can, like,
That lizard. Oh, that poor squirrel. He dies right before the regen. Right on the
triple
line.
badger.
Oh my
There's a
god.
third badger, Warren.
We are seeing the plays here, ladies and gentlemen. So
I
many
wish
tier
DexDawg would
plays.
build some more toads at this point. Oh, look at that. The toad getting healed so he could run up to the MG nest.
That is an actually good idea. And now the Toad gonna get some more explosions down, and here we go! Explosions going on left and right. The lizard's not gonna be able to do too much, but he is on the retreat right now. DexDawg is gonna lose a good number of squirrels here to the pressure coming out from Classic
quite
Metal.
wait
Mice
for
are
his
doing their job,
badgers
and the
to be
double
part of
badger
that attack.
is up!
Yeah, DexDawg didn't quite wait for those 2 badgers to make that push.
Right. Classic Metal has his double owl up as well. 10 mice on the field right now. Meanwhile, DexDawg is supply blocked. He can't get his third badger out. So he
Yeah, I'm
gets
gonna go for this base. This is gonna be a fight.
Here we go right now. Classic Metal trying to whittle down this mill here, but is it going to be enough? The Badger's now coming onto the front lines trying to whittle down as much as they can. But there's too much poison stacks on top of them right now. One Badger's going to be taken out. The mill is gone. The second Badger also taken out by 7 stacks of poison here right now. And Classic Metal just now going to swarm DexDawg with a bunch of mice right now. Oh no, everything goes downhill for DexDawg. The Badger's too far out in front. No pigeons to sustain the Badgers. And that means a very dead base for DexDawg.
Sam lost an owl, but at this point, that's gonna be the game for Sam. The Badgers, unfortunately, were too far out in front and just died before they could spin up properly. And also weren't quite enough pigeons to support high-value units like that. So it is gonna be 1-0 for Classic Metal, unless a miracle happens, but probably not the case.
That single squirrel. Look at it. He's just wheeling down the snakes from the backside. That's not enough. That's not enough. And with that, Classic Metal puts himself on the board, 1-0 against his opponent DexDawg. That was a very interesting game that just collided in 1 second.
Yep, as often happens during these slow build-up games.
I mean, I feel like DexDawg could have had that, but he just moved his Badgers way too far forward. It's like one of those things you have to learn.
Not in a very good position.
You just have to learn those attack time. It's like wait for your units to come up. When your units come up, then you go attack. Make sure you have enough for sustain. Make sure you have your defensive structures to retreat back to. So, hopefully Dex has been able to learn from this experience and be very careful as he moves on forward.
From the way he was playing, it looked like he just wasn't quite comfortable with the game yet. But then, you know, playing in a tournament like this and having some commentary and playing against some more experienced players is, I think, a really good way to. You know, it's a bit harsh sometimes, but you can definitely find out your mistakes very rapidly and then improve on that.
Right now, we are going to see DexDawg go for it large in the very same build. Honestly, I don't think it's a terrible build that DexDawg went for, although has forgone pigeons in favor of lizards. So, a triple aggressive tier 1 build. Classic Metal, I think, has decided to change things up a little bit. Goes for the moles, goes for the skunks instead, has the fox as well. So definitely changing things up for this game number 2 here as we zoom out for this map. As I'm not sure what to make of this map. DexDawg is in a very odd position.
Yeah, on the low. Well, both players are on the low ground, but Classic Metal has slightly better access to the central hill. But then there's this cliff cutting off half of the map, so.
This is a bottleneck of a map for DexDawg here.
And Classic Metal with Balloon and Fox can totally shut someone out on a map like this.
Alright, so both sides it looks like they go for some normal farm builds right now. I'm coming from Classic Metal. I'm not gonna sell the farm, which does see DexDawg in the area. No, okay, he sells off the farm. There it is. Gotta watch out what you scout. Oh.
Oh, there's the mole rush.
1 minute mole rush.
Yep.
The unit,
It's
no
gonna be,
units on the
4
field quite
moles,
yet.
probably.
Go.
He doesn't scout the Warren quite yet. There's gonna be a 4th mole. Here we go. With
That's
this road,
mole.
they actually come in quite fast. The lizard
go.
is on its way, but there's only one. He's
And
gonna
that's a
lose
dead
1
pig.
farm. He can kill the other farm. Okay,
Let's
he's
go
just
for the
gonna
mill.
go for the...
You can just go straight for the mill at this point.
He should
Although he
get the
doesn't want
Warren.
to.
If he gets the Warren here and kills that lizard, DexDawg is gonna be a really rough spot. Kill
Keep
this
building
as well.
moles,
It's gonna shoot.
ClassicMetal.
Not even
Build
shooting.
moles. Build more moles. Oh, he's gonna go for farms. Okay, I think that's game. There's nothing Chris can. DexDawg
Well,
can do.
he's gonna lose 2 moles. Nope. Okay. Can
Lost
this
2.
lone pig? Okay, he's
He's
building
going-
them now.
yeah,
Alright,
that's it,
cool.
that's
So now
game.
DexDawg is starving.
That's game.
Alright, that's game.
That's game. That's a mole rush, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
That's,
nothing to it. That's
DexDawg
a
does
mole
have a
rush.
second mill, but it's not quite finished in time. Alright, really quick game 2 here. So while the map looked strange and interesting, ClassicMetal said, well, moles are strange and interesting, so let's build some moles. So we have game 3 coming right now. ClassicMetal looking to secure a swift victory.
Okay, so DexDawg probably a little bit rattled right now. That mole rush pretty good,
Probably.
successful. Now DexDawg gonna have to change things up now. Probably not gonna change things up. ClassicMetal gonna change things up. Sure, just try to keep his opponents guessing, keep his future opponents guessing as well as to what he'll do.
Fairly similar builds right now. Just Skunks and Super Skunk, and the other units are identical. Going some Badger from ClassicMetal, but if he picks moles, then you know, he may not.
Oh my gosh, Badger versus, I want to see this. Butter versus Butter. Who is the better butter?
Oh,
Was that last minute skunk grab also?
maybe yeah.
All
He
right,
had the
so
Skunks for a
very
while. Just
very
changed up
similar
his,
decks coming up from both sides. It looks like, but ClassicMetal going with the skunks, while DexDawg going for the barbed wire.
Yeah,
And
barbed wire could be really strong.
this could be a good map for barbed wire, honestly.
Kind of. There's not.
Well,
Yeah, there's a few good spots for it.
I mean, not a good map per se, but it's a good loadout because
Yes.
ClassicMetal doesn't have anything that kills barbed wire, except for incidental tilt explosions.
So we'll see how the game plays out.
Does,
ClassicMetal going for 6 farms.
does
DexDawg going for the
Warfire
same.
affect barbed wire?
I am not sure.
I mean, I know it can't target the barbed wire, but like, can it be barbed wire? Another thing?
I don't know. Find out this game, perhaps. ClassicMetal going 7 farms, DexDawg going 6 farms, and a Squirrel Warren,
And Chip from Space spectating as well.
of course.
Right now, we're gonna see. I mean, Chip from Space just waiting to see what his probably future opponent. ClassicMetal though building a very early board.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a Butters Rush. Now, with Toads doing 18 damage per hit, and Uncle Butters' DPS is fairly low, I think there is a slight chance that you can overwhelm a single unsupported Uncle Butters with Toads.
It depends. If Butters attacks on the high ground first, that could be a good thing
Yeah,
for.
there's definitely a few factors into that. ClassicMetal going for Machine Gun Nest Defense. Now, will DexDawg scout this? Oh, he's being a little bit...
Oh, he can't physically scout it anymore. They're blocking his way. He can't. He literally cannot go there.
ClassicMetal. Oof, what a play. He has to sell these turrets if he wants to actually build his Butters, though.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah, he's gonna sell one. There you go. Because the timing on this is very important.
Meanwhile, DexDawg gonna go pretty normal build, but with whatever's upcoming for him right now, unknown. This might not be.
Going for an expansion as well when you don't know what your opponent is doing is scary, to say the least. ClassicMetal will have farms behind this, but it's just going to be a single Butters from the looks of it. No
Well,
pigeons.
the other problem is that ClassicMetal can't scout either, because his machine gun.
True. He locked himself in. He's going to sell his...
And he's just
Okay,
going
here
for
come the
full
pigeons.
sustain. Full butter sustain. Here we go.
He needed that.
Timing's gonna be perfect
Looking at
too.
DexDawg's army, I don't think he currently has what it takes to kill a Butters with 9 pigeons. But in DexDawg's defense, those 9 pigeons will take a while to actually get here. So this is going to come down to control from ClassicMetal, and it might be go time.
Alright, DexDawg. How well can you control your units? The test is now.
CM, is he gonna attack or is he just gonna sit around? Okay.
Oh, he's not gonna attack. He's building some squirrels just in case.
Now,
Just in case
if
it all
Uncle
goes wrong.
Butters sits on the barbed wire for the
Oh my God, he's
entire
also-
duration of
okay.
the fight,
He's grabbing the mill as well, so he has some extra room for regeneration.
he's gonna go
Make sure he gets
around
a
the turrets.
full-
Alright,
Oh.
here comes the
DexDawg.
flamethrower.
Get back to your base! There it is, attacking from the high ground immediately!
One Warren. It's gonna be. Oh, the pigeons are kind of getting owned by the machine gun nest. 2 Warrens.
The machine
these
gun nest in a good
toads
position to attack the reinforcements, but the
running
boar is just doing a
away.
lot of damage right now! Where's DexDawg
The
going? Why is he
DexDawg-
going up north?
I don't know.
DexDawg, come back! Your village is on fire!
There's only 1 pigeon right now,
Kill
but the
it!
toads are getting roasted. DexDawg feels like he can't fight this, but he has.
Attack into him! Go! You have the unit advantage!
Oh, this is okay. DexDawg is a little bit overwhelmed.
And there's
I
no
believe.
reinforcements coming! The turrets are taking care of all the reinforcements one by one here! This is your chance!
Come on, do
Attack
it!
it!
Yeah, this is very unfortunate for DexDawg.
Oh, this is one of those unfortunate moments. DexDawg just doesn't know the power of the boar, so he was really scared of attacking into it. But these 2 turrets right here, and from the north side of DexDawg's base, just did everything to defend the base from the north side. That was some extra work. And if you look at the army value, DexDawg is actually pulling ahead now. The boar coming back again. He's attacking for the high ground once again, though. DexDawg, pull your units
DexDawg
back.
is not quite there. Ooh, this is rough. This is rough.
Attacking, he has no vision of the high ground. He's just running his units into the fire.
Yeah,
Now the
now-
explosion's not going to proc
now
it
he
off.
actually loses
Now the
his
squirrels are
units.
live and ready to go, and Butters just attacking from the high ground. Oh, this is so unfortunate. He had the defenses up there, but he just wasn't confident enough in defending.
This
Oh,
is very unfortunate. Now, this is a very good game to learn from your mistakes.
definitely.
Obviously, you don't run into Butters first, or unscoutable Butters first all that much. But, yeah. This is just one of those games.
Oh my god, and he's just going to
DexDawg
nourish.
is going to try and go for an attack with these toads, but in the meantime...
ClassicMetal has 2 bases. He's going to
Yep.
grab another one, and DexDawg only has 1. He only has 1.
I mean, he might kill this mill from DexDawg, but in the meantime, he is going to be losing the game very soon. Kind of
Can't even
unfortunate.
do much.
but-
His squirrels are not enough. He has nothing. He has no squirrels up there.
But you know, Butters is kind of a slow and painful death if he has to kill all your buildings, but it is, even if it's slow and painful, it's still a
Who's
death.
going to stop him from doing that?
Exactly. You know, again, these reinforcements are getting picked off, but it's not about
Like-
reinforcements anymore. Oh, DexDawg is going for another mill, but it's not in time.
Too late. Way too late. That's
Way
it.
too late.
3-0 in favor of ClassicMetal.
Just
And with
some
that-
unorthodox strategies, but it does work.
Oh man, I feel so sorry for that moment. So many things went wrong.